Welcome guys to the live stream. We are back here live again playing some World of Solitude Minecraft, and we are going to work on getting the AutoHoney farm up and running today. Trying to increase our honey production. I did work today at trying to get some bees bred, and so I have a bunch of beehives now that are stocked up with 3 bees in them. So we are going to, I was playing around with a bunch of different designs for how to automate the honey extraction process, and we ended up coming across with the best option was from Ilmango. Ilmango's setup was probably one of the best ways to get it, and then of course I just kind of encapsulated it into its own little house. So let's head over to the game window here right now, and we will check that out. Let's get some shout outs out here. Dixie, welcome to the stream. Lockdot, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and you guys are staying safe, staying home, and being doing whatever you got to do to keep yourself self-isolated during these crazy times. So this is our little honey factory we got going on here. There is actually, believe it or not, there's 3 bees that are associated to that little hive that's there. They come out, they feed off that one flower, and they go right back in. We can easily go in here. I'm actually going to put some ladders and stuff up the top there. To re-top up the dispenser that's up there full of glass jars, and then they just suck through down on the bottom here. This was one of my attempts earlier to try to get things working. It wasn't working as intended, so this one is scrapped, and we're using Ilmango's design because it is just a much smaller and definitely was a more productive design. So we're just going to bash this stuff out here really quick. Sorry if I spam a couple of emojis. Won't be a big deal. Eventually Nightbot will end up eating you up because of the emojis. So I'm just gonna knock out these blocks here because I did actually have like a much larger area for those bees to chill at, but now because the bees don't have to travel as far to get to their flower, this ends up being much more efficient because we're not waiting for them to fly back and forth. It's like in, out, that's it. So it's perfect for getting these bees to do what they got to do. So we're getting some dab emojis. Some dab emojis. All right, let's grab some grass blocks and kind of fill in these holes here. Oh, the other thing that I built today too was I needed more flowers. So we've got this bad boy. This is my flour production. I just turn this on, it launches in some bone meal, I click it off, and if I give it one more shot here, it'll actually get rid of all the tall grass before it ends up firing out another piece of bone meal. And it produces a lot of flowers. Like, it is a great little scenario for being able to get flowers. So, Dixie, you seem to be stuck in a load loop now. It's the Windows load emoji you've got happening. Alrighty, let's dive in here. We're just going to throw these flowers in that I just picked up because I kind of don't... Well, actually, you know what? I'm probably due for another good round of bee breeding in here. So we're just going to hop up here. I want to make sure that I always got enough bees chilling around because I did pull out like 7 of these hives already because I really need to ramp up the honey production. Oh, none of these guys want to breed at all. That's kind of crazy. They're all a little bit too young or adolescent. I might have to wait for some of these to come out. Maybe if I pull all the honey out of here, it will get these guys active. Oh, we can get those guys to make us more baby bees. More baby bees, please. That seems to be it. Let's get away before they completely swarm us. But look at that mess of bees we got happening here. I still think that's not quite enough to fill all of these beehives yet, though. So, and what I do have in here, if I look inside here, these beehives are ready to go for the farm. And I'm actually up to... Actually, let's see how much honey blocks we have now. Zoink! we have a little over a half a stack of honey blocks now. We only need like 9 million more, but at least it's a step in the right direction anyway. All right, let's get building the next one here. I just want to make sure that no bees escaped out and followed out with me. Little baby bee working there. The other two are inside the hive. They'll end up popping back, and they just nonstop go back and forth between that one flower and keep that thing topped up. And I think it works out to about 12 honey jars an hour is what we'll get out of it. So we could just look forward to. Oh, there we go. We got another jar just right now. So. All right, so first things first is a chest. We're going to just plant this one down here, and then we're going to go with a couple of hoppers out of the back of it. Let's grab some more hoppers. And usually to get started with this, I'm just putting a spacer block on top of this because I don't want to put the bees in until I've got everything encapsulated, and we're going to switch it over to daytime here real quick because I don't want the bees to hop out of there and escape. So Terris, it took a little over 2 months to go from 1400 to 1500, and I went from 1500 to 1600 a week. Don't know how that happened. Well, congrats on your numbers climbing up. Alright, I need a dispenser now is the next piece we got to put in here. And we're just going to grab some of these blocks to do this, because it'll just make things a little easier. Get these things out of the way. I keep jumping on them and getting stuck in them. Okay, so I believe with these I have to put it so that it is dispenser facing down. So we're just going to creep all under here. Where's my dispenser? Zoink. So the dispenser feeds into the beehive that is going to be there, and then we are going to just knock off those blocks because we're not going to need them. And I'll just show you how it's set up on the inside here. So let's just clear out a little bit of room so we can kind of see what this is. Redstone will work on glass like this, so you can actually cut off the glass, and it actually works out quite well. And that's where our dispenser is, so you get to see kind of how these blocks are all situated. Do I have a comparator on me? I do have a comparator. Royal Twin, welcome to the stream. We're going to throw that comparator down here, and then we're switching to glass blocks now. That's going to go like so. Get these out of the way because I keep hitting them. Oh, I think I might need some more redstone. Where's my redstone at? I've got boxes of crap everywhere because I was tearing all this apart and trying to figure out how I wanted to build it, so... Just gonna rebuild this back up a bit because I had kind of busted all this earlier. Bust that out. Okay, yeah, we've got our ground. Reclaimed the ground the way it's supposed to be. And we're going to throw our redstone down. So this needs to be here. And then... oh, I have that set wrong. Oops. Are you my silk touch? Yes, it is. That goes there. And then it's glass blocks with a little bit of redstone on it, and then some more glass blocks this way, and then we carry this redstone, and it has to go right on top of... or just up to the dispenser. If we put a block on the dispenser, it breaks it so that it doesn't work properly. So, Afraid, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we can fill this back in now. Get geared up with our grass block here that we're going to end up having to put a flower on. And then this is the time here where we just throw in our glass around the outside of this. And I do have some trap doors here that I just kind of cover up that face just so we don't have to look at the dirt. So how am I? I'm doing all right, all things considering, with our tumultuous times that we're in right now. Tis crazy times, I tell you. Crazy, crazy times. Oh, I need more yellow. More yellow, please. Quick reminder, everybody, reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the notification bell if you could, please. I hate these things. Okay, so back to the white concrete. Just gonna cap this all back off again over here. Now that you've seen how it's kind of set up. White, please. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to throw some more trapdoors along here just to kind of cover up this top part so that we're not staring at the ugly redstone that is in there. And actually, I do need to bust these out of here right now, just until we get the beehive kind of installed and in place. Hello. That's not where you gotta go. Oh, I'm standing in its spot. Never mind. We can put it right here. Whoop. There we go. So that's the block we gotta bust out of there. So we'll just open this up. This is the tricky part, is we gotta be able to get in and out of here and not have the bees escape. Alrighty, let's grab a beehive, and then the last thing we'll put in is a flower, because that way it will hopefully keep the bees kind of tucked away and not too anxious to come flying out of there just yet. Alright, we're slapping that bad boy down. Oh, look, that one's already full of honey. Oh, and I don't have any bottles in there yet. We're going to have to load that full of bottles. We'll get some bottles for that real quick. Looking like I'm probably going to have to craft some up because I don't have... I got like squat made for right now. Oh, there's a little bit over here. Wait. Up and... Alright, it has not unloaded yet. Might have to pop the one redstone and just get it started. I ran into this last time, it just we needed to basically kind of get everything started. There we go. And now it should work non-stop continuously. I found on this one here, we had to kind of give it a kickstart to get things going. So Terris has been in World of Solitude for about a year, I believe. Yeah, it's about there. Mo, welcome to stream. When did World of Solitude start, and when did you join World of Solitude? I don't know when they started. I know that this is their 3rd season. I started towards the tail end of season 2. And I've been in all of season 3 so far. And I would say season 4 is probably going to be the start of when the Nether update ends up coming out. So we'll kind of see. I think they want to do a reset of the season around the Christmas time era. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. But there we go. We've got our 2nd honey farm in full production, ready to go now. And we're just going to rinse and repeat and keep doing these all the way along here now. And I'm going to keep this little step up here in the ground. I don't know. I like how it looks here, like that. And then we'll put in a couple more here. There'll be one here. There'll be one here. Be one here and one here. Actually, that's perfect. How many does that give us? 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us 6. The way it's set up there, and of course we're going to need like a lot more of them. So we can look at adding a 2nd floor to it, maybe. I don't know if that's a viable option or not, but we'll kind of play by ear. So, Terris, how did you join? Terris, how do you join Hermitcraft? How many subs do you need? I have no idea. Literally no idea whatsoever. They might have something on their Discord or on their Reddit that you can check out. But I believe it's by invite. And I think you just need to be noticed. I don't even know if you need to have a minimum subscriber base. You just need to get noticed by them. And it kind of goes from there, right? So alrighty. I'm just going to put in these lower levels in here. Ooh, I'm out of white concrete again. More white concrete! We're going to go get more white concrete because we're out. I've used all I had. I don't think there's any in here. No, it's black concrete. Afraid, it's been a while since you've been on, so yeah, the base has changed a little bit. We've made some significant improvements. We've got the cow farm here. We've got our villager trading post over here. That's the villager trading post. I haven't really done anything with it yet. We're still going to basically get to a point where I'm getting golden carrots on a regular basis. We tore out our hobbit hole that we had in our little hole in the ground for a base. And we've started digging this out. This is going to go all the way down to bedrock. And we're moving the nether portal down to the basement. So that's things that are happening. And then the iron farm has been automatically connected to the super sorter. We're sorting 164 items. We have the potential for sorting 164 items. I want to say we're doing about 150 right now. So, Terris, no one won the $70 million jackpot last night. Are you going to buy a ticket this week? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. 70. Could you imagine winning $70 million in a time like right now? Crazy. So we are sorting just about everything that you could think about sorting in this game right now. It is just any of the 64 stackable items. Like there's still more things that I could do. There's all the different flowers and all the different plants and all the different concretes and all the different wools. Like none of that is being sorted yet, but I don't know. Like I would end up having to add like another tier to this yet again, and I still might do that. But with what I've got here so far, 1,200 hoppers in this sorter. That's not including the mega super smelter we have down here now that's got another 100 or so hoppers on it, plus the hoppers we're adding into the bee manufacturing and stuff. So we're cruising things right along here. And you know what? I could still, the way this is set up here is I could still, build this into some sort of easy, pull all the items from that farm into these. My AFK point here, it works for the bees, it works for the iron farm, it works for the squid farm. Now my squid farm production is lower because of course I've got the villager breeder behind that wall there. We've got the villagers over there. So we're hitting like entity count issues right now. So the squid farm is not as productive as it used to be. But with that said, I've got a huge stockpile of ink, so I'm not like overly concerned about it too much. Where's my fishies? I need my fishies. Gots to eat. I also have a bunch of glass here. I'm just going to load up on this glass, and I'm going to load up on these being bottles. Bottles. What can I get rid of my inventory? I've got too much stuff. Let's go empty a few things in our inventory here. Things I'm not needing. The dirt can go. The cobblestone can go. We'll keep the smooth stone. The grass blocks can go. The seeds can go. Those are things that I know I'm sorting right now. So that gives us a little bit more room here. And then I think we'll just keep that glass for building. I think we're kind of... Oh, white concrete is what I needed. That was the other thing. Alrighty, so what can we unload in here? We're just going to get rid of these glass bottles for right now. The rest of this we will keep in our inventory. Alright, how many chests have I got over here? Do I have enough chests for what we're planning on doing? Because I'm just going to build these last four like all together here. I've got the hives ready to go for it, so it's like super easy for us to just crank out these all at the same time. Okay, we need hoppers now, so we're going to switch to hopper mode. Was that right like that? Yeah, that's right. That is correct. Okay, so I need to put a spacer block in here now for the, well, what will be the beehive. So this is where our beehive is going. Wait, that's concrete. I don't want concrete used as a spacer block. Okay, so we got to build up the back of this now. I'm going to open up one of these just so we can kind of keep an eye on it as we're building. So make sure we're doing it the right way. However, I am going to keep that one there just in case the bees try to sneak out the side. Okay, first things first is I do need to get... Okay, these have got to go. I'm done with them. I'm done with hitting those plants. I can only hit them so many times before it becomes an issue. I am going to have to get some more torches and stuff kind of lit up between these things. Wait a second. This isn't supposed to be like this. What am I doing? I got to put the gap in between them. Joel, welcome to the stream. I guess I probably didn't need to put the gap in between them, but I kind of like the gap in between them. I think they look like a little independent unit is what they kind of look like, so I want to kind of keep that look and feel to it. I do need, these definitely need to be grass blocks in here because I need to be able to plant the flowers on them. Hello. I'm hoping everybody's safe tonight. Okay, so these extra blocks that I'm putting in here right now, they kind of go up. That's just for us to be able to place our dispenser in. Nope, not that one. That's exactly where the dispenser's got to go. Alrighty now, where are my dispensers? Do I have more of them kicking around here somewhere? I'm sure I've got more. I'm pretty sure I made like 6 or 7 of them when I got things kind of started here. Well, I got 2 here. Observers. Looks like we're making some more dispensers, and they do have to be dispensers. You can't use droppers for them. Make sure that that's facing the right way. It looks like it is. So we just kind of creep under here and catch the edge. Okay, so we are going to have to make some more. Because I don't think I've got any more of them kicking around here anywhere. Nope. Which means we got to make some bows, which I want to say I made like 7 or 8 of them, but I guess I've probably used some of them by now. Let me check the redstone chest over here just to see. Droppers, furnace, dropper. There is nothing. Nothing. So let's sleep. Let's sleep. Alright, so I'm going to need sticks, strings, and cobblestone. I know I have some iron and redstone already over there, so I'm just going to grab another stack of cobblestone. I want to say I probably already got sticks and strings, so I'm probably okay that way too. Welcome 360 Pops to the stream. Alright, what do we got over here? There's some sticks. There's some string. Sticky pistons. Just double checking to make sure that there aren't any Random dispensers just kicking around here that should have been here. We got a crafting table in here. That's a dropper. I need, we'll take a couple of bows here to start. Dispenser, that's what we need. And because they're single items, you can't like multi-click them. Because of the bow, you can't like stack them in there and craft them all at once. You have to do one at a time, which is a little sucky. While we're in here, let's grab some flowers. Actually, I've got these ones here. Let's go see these guys. Hello, wakey wakey. I think we got to go get some jars. Everything here is all filled up. Actually, we'll just keep using the dandelions. Alright guys, come on out. 1, 2, I need you all out. Come on, all out. We'll just wait here for a couple of minutes because they only stay in for 2,400 ticks, and then they come out of the hive unless it's nighttime. They stay in at nighttime. If you actually leave bees out during the day or during the night and you don't have a hive for them, they will die off too. Found that out the hard way. Beep 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 bleep 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 bleep. That's not all, you guys. I know there's more. A lot of these are all just babies though. Gonna get some of you guys here breeding up a bit. Some of you are getting some hearts on. Oh yeah, we're getting a batch of babies this time. Look at all the guys we're getting. Yay! Not to mention we're gaining some XP for that too. Well, I actually ran out of dandelion. Who else is still breeding here? A couple more of you guys are still into it. I think that's pretty... Oh, no, there's another one. There are so many bees around me. Oh my god. Okay, look at this. Look at all these bees. That's awesome. And there's enough hives in here for 33 of them. So I know when all these are full... If at nighttime there's still bees flying around in here, then we know we can start pulling these out and start adding them in, adding in some fresh ones, of which I don't have any more fresh ones left. So I might have to grab my shears here. The next batch that comes off of here, we're going to shear it instead of use bottles, and so that we can make enough beehives to be able to kind of keep the population going here. So. Come on, away from the door. You guys cannot go near the door. You guys are eyeing up the door, and I don't like you guys. You wanting to escape, and I don't like that. Okay, good. I didn't want them to escape. Alrighty, we can cut these out now. Just look at this one. Yeah, the one on the bottom can open up. So we don't need this one here. Where's this one? Oh, really? You're going to be like that? Where's this one? All that is opened up nicely. We're going to switch to some comparators. I got to grab some comparators because I don't have any left. Comparators. You go there. And there. And there. And there. It looks like we're moving our boxes out of the way here too. And the bed's got to move, but I'm pretty sure I'm out of inventory space. I've got the ever-knowing chest monster has basically exploded here right now because I have got so many chests of crap happening. It's just ridiculous. Let's tear out the bed. Alright, we are good for some glass here now, so we can put that one down, this one down, this one down, this one down, and then we are going to switch to redstone. Redstone. Okay, now we can safely place in the rest of the glass. We do have to hack this off here at the top. And let's throw in some more redstone here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Let us grab some... jars. What aren't we going to need? We're not going to need repeaters anymore. We're done with the redstone. We're done with the dispensers. We are not done with that. We're done with the strings and the sticks. We will keep the trapdoors. I don't need them silly flowers or the sweet berries. I don't need the chests or the hoppers or the redstone torch. But we are going to grab up all of these jars that are here. Because we got to throw some jars in these hoppers. Zoop, 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 zoop. Basically throw like, oops, 2 stacks in of each to start. Evenly distributed. We're going to end up, well, we'll cook up more glass to be able to get, we're going to need a lot of bottles. I'd like to have the hoppers like completely full. I didn't put 2 in that middle one, did I? Is it this one? Yeah, this one here I didn't do. Derpy derp. Good enough. We still got 1 more stack on us. We'll just throw that in here. Did I ever do a lousy job of dividing those up? Okay, dokie. So what do we need now? We'll just finish up with the white concrete down each side. Perfect. And then there's like the 1 row along the back here we gotta do. Toasted milk. Hello, it's me. You changed your name again, but for the last time. I don't believe you. I think you're going to change your name some more, and why am I throwing stuff around everywhere? Eric. I think you're going to change your name some more. I doubt it's the last time. Hey, you know what? Let's take some of these torches that we've got kind of kicking around here, and I'm just going to kind of stick these down in between here. Do I have any more? Because it's getting kind of dark out here. Yeah, we got some more torches. Try to keep this area lit up a little bit. Those evil berries are out to get me. Mastermind sad costs Hammy no Minecraft stream use shaders. What the? No, I don't want resource packs. Oh, that's the wrong folder. That's the wrong button. Whoop. Done. Video settings. This is a little bit more of a subtle shader than what I was using the last time. It is like totally nighttime though, so I kind of don't want it to be nighttime. Oh, it's like bleached out. There we go. Took a minute for it to kind of zone back in here. Why is it all foggy like that? I don't remember it being that foggy when I was trying it out the other day. Alrighty, the random dude who posts things, welcome to the stream. I don't have the latest Zeus one. The one that I've got that Zeus is, it's got some broken night lighting. Like, video saving shaders. I think it's this one here. It looks great during the day, but at night, it's got the colors are kind of whacked out on it, so. Okay, what else are we after? We need to basically kind of enclose in the glass fronts here, so we're going to take care of these bits and pieces. It is coming together, this build. The area is actually looking pretty sweet. These bees, like, I think there's some bees that are a little bit ticked off now because they don't have a home. Where's my jars? Oh no, we were gonna hive these ones, that's right. We got to gather up the honeycomb here because then we can make some more hives out of the honeycomb. I think that's all of it right now. We're just going to throw these bad boys in here. We got enough to make 11 more hives, so woot. I don't think I got the wood on me though. We'll have to check our wood supply. Trapdoors. All right, the honey factory's coming together here. Switch back to some yellow. We can close this off now because we've got the design, the redstone work done on these other ones. Throw this here, there. What do you want? Dynamic lights. Dynamic lighting. Did you enable dynamic lights? I'm not sure if it is or not. I think it is. Video settings. No, it's under quality. I just got to remember where the dynamic lighting is. Dynamic field of view is on. No, I don't want to do that. Everything is on, so anything that I can turn on is on. Except for the anisotropic filtering, you can't have that on with the shaders. So I'm just leaving that corner block out so that we can get up on top of each of these. I kind of really dig the yellow concrete. The yellow concrete looks... It's a great color. It's perfect for these bees. All right, next is back to white concrete. Let me just click. I think I got to leave that one out of there for right now. Okay, so we can add the yellow and white back here, and then trapdoors. Where's my trapdoors? I don't have enough trapdoors to do all this, so I'm going to have to grab some more birch. Because that is a block, then there's those two blocks. Oh, it's the clouds going across. I'm sitting there going, why is my screen changing? And it's the cloud shadow that's going across these blocks. That looks amazing. You gotta love the dome. The dome just does so many great special effects for this, so it really does add to the lighting. Sweeney, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the game, too. I see you sneaking in there. Okay, I need to make some more doors. I don't have enough trap doors, and I gotta see if I've got more birch kicking around here. I don't know if I do. I might have to go and pick some more up. Oh, wait, we do. Haha. I guess there is a bonus to having a chest monster kicking around. I don't think that's enough to do it all, though. Oh, yeah, it will be. Landon, welcome to the stream. Alright, white concrete time. Doop, 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 doop. Switch back to yellow real quick. Ah, I'm out of yellow. No. No. No, what am I doing? Scrub! Scrub alert! Can't leave the yellow concrete. I don't have very much of it. I've only got like 8 stacks or so. You're good. Well, I appreciate. I try to be. I'm striving to be better. No, that's not the right spot for that. Terris, professional chess grandmaster. No, I mean, I play chess. I played chess like a long time ago. And when I was a kid in school, I was nerd in chess club, maybe a bit, sort of. And did play well enough. But I haven't played in years now. And that's a skill that you have to keep playing to get better at. You can't just walk away from it for a while and try to keep those skills and strategy. All right, I think the next phase of this is we hop down and we can put this piece in. Actually, I'll put all of those glass pieces in. We'll get some like makeshift stairs in there so that we can get to the front face of that. We will. I do want to make sure I have this extra piece of glass in on all of them. We already loaded our jars, so we're good that way. You prefer Apple or Android? I'm an Android guy. Samsung Galaxy... No, I'm running a Google Pixel XL3 right now is my phone of choice. The Samsung Galaxy Ultra looks amazing. Oh, look at the redstone. Look at how they glows. I gotta go look at this. Hold on a second. Look at those redstone blocks. They're intense. But yeah, like the dynamic lighting on or the lighting effect on this pack, it doesn't give the glow effect. So I'm going to have to update that shader. Because it's not actually casting any light out here right now. So I should do a quick search and see if I could download the updated Zeus shader. Bear with me while I look for that. I want to say there may have been a video that I was watching that showed like the top 5. I don't know if I still have that. We'll grab this one because this is going to be the latest Zeus one. Download. Oh, it was updated as of February 10th. Okay, so I gotta go to options, video, shaders folder, drag and drop that in there, and go back to this window, and it should be this one. So this should have the updated nighttime lighting effects in there, so we should be better now. Noob Studio, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the redstone blocks, actually, in this updated shader, which is the Zeus one, they're not as brilliant now. Well, that's kind of wah. We'll see what happens when nighttime rolls around. All right, where was I? We're going to clear out a little bit of room in our backpack here because we're not... Oh, yeah, I still need the white blocks. We'll keep the whites. I'm done with the yellow. We're done with the smooth stone. We're done with that. What flowers do we want to stick in there, do you figure? Do we want to stick with like a pattern? Switch between these white ones and the dandelions? Let's see what I've got kicking around over here. I got some more of those. I'm kind of out of dandelions. Let's make some more flowers real quick. Yeah, this isn't a lag generator at all. No lag happening there whatsoever. Terris, would you rather have physical hands or a job like, would you like to have physical hands or a job like an office man? Well, I have a job like an office man now. I work in IT in the office, so. Alright, so we can switch between dandelions and these, what are they? Azure Bluet. We'll put those in. Well, we're going to need, I think we're done with the glass too. I don't even need the glass. We're done with the trapdoors. We're done with the bottles. Don't need any of this stuff. I just want to make sure I have everything on my bar kind of ready for placing over here, because it's going to get a little bit janky as we're trying to put in the bees in there. So we have 4 loaded beehives ready to go. Okay, first things first is we bust that out. We're throwing in the beehive. Oh, no, no, they're escaping. No, why? Why? No. That is what I didn't want to happen. Okay, we're going to do that at nighttime for the rest of these. Dang it. Yeah. Where's my lanyards or my leads? I gotta grab my leads. Hey! You there, come with me. Where's your other 2 friends? No, don't go to the door. No, don't go out to the wasteland. No! You son of a... Come on. Where's your friend? There is still one more of you guys roaming around out here. Where did he go? Okay, let's go tether these guys down somewhere. I have a birch fence here. We're just going to grab this. And we're going to put it nice and close here so that they know exactly where they've got to be at. All right. You guys are jerks. Let's throw a flower in here too so that you guys are going to be happy with going back in there. Oh, he was in the freaking hive. Hold on a second. Zoink. Oh no, I still got him on me. There. Okay. We're closer to having it ready to go. Ah, they pushed me off. Make it more enticing for them to want to go inside. Yep. You go in. You know you wanna. There. Bees are so stubborn. They're absolutely the most stubborn things in the world to deal with. I'm not entirely sure why they came out fully pollinated already, though. Come on, go into the... I need it to be nighttime, because they'll be like absolutely enticed to go inside if it's nighttime. Oh, no, I don't want that block there. It's almost night. As soon as it goes nighttime, they'll just zoop right on inside and we'll be all good. One went inside. Or no, he just hopped. Yeah, there we go. Go inside. Come on, buddy. In. You know you want to. If I hadn't put this piece here, he would have went right in. Now that guy's going to come out. Come on, it's nighttime. You know you want to go inside. See how stubborn these things are? Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 come back down. Come on down. You know you want to come down. No, come back. Oh, now I've done it. Why won't he go into the hive? I know there's only 2 bees in there. This is the worst game of cat and mouse you could possibly imagine. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, I couldn't switch to the block fast enough. Okay, that's not ideal, but it'll work. Okay, he's inside now, so at least I've got him trapped. So now I just have to clean up this mess that I've got here of extra blocks. Oh, no, no! I thought I had one more on the top there. No, come back here, you son of a... You son of a beehive. He is literally the most stubborn bee I've ever seen in my life. And this piece here doesn't need to be here. All right, let's try this again. We got him in here once. We can do it again. Almost freaking daytime and his friends are going to come out soon. I have half a mind to finish him. You're the worst bee ever. Absolute worst. Okay, he's in. I don't know what he's got against that that hive, but that's the one he came out of. He should be totally happy to go back in there. No. I can't shoot him? Why can't I shoot him with an arrow? Why can't I shoot any arrows? Where the heck did my bow go? You know what? We're relogging because something just went totally whacked there. Something went... My bow disappeared. So something was completely messed up with that bow's AI. Or that bee's AI and my bow, like, totally disappearing. Okay, he's at least in. There's my bow back. Can I actually shoot it now, though? That's the big question. Yeah, I can shoot it now. You're lucky. You're lucky. I wonder what the chances are that I'll actually be able to, like, build this up here. And put that glass back in. Nope. Nope. I'm not letting you out. Now he's angry because I hit him. We'll see after he's been in there for a while if he'll reset. We'll go for a sleep now, too. We'll get him and his buddies starting to work together, getting their stuff done. NF Regional, welcome to the stream. All right, we'll let those guys do whatever they're doing. And hopefully things will be happy, shiny in there. That's the goal anyway. We might have to kind of change how we're doing this a little bit to get these guys in there. That's the first time, actually, out of all these that I've done, that the bees have flown out like they did. Oh, it's you, Raptor. Changing the name again. All right, what do we got here? Let us grab some trapdoors here, and we're just going to see if maybe we can kind of make it less attractive for them to skip out, but still easy for us to kind of block them in place here to put in the blocks that we want to put in. I always want to change things. See, sometimes change isn't a good thing. Okay, let's grab this stuff out of here. At least it's producing honey now. I think he's a broken bee, to tell you the honest truth. These guys are, these two are just cranking out. Him? I don't know. There's something about that bee. Alright, we're switching to dandelion on this one. I'm even going to put that in to start off with. And I'm out of glass now. There we go. Next beehive. Here we go. Are we gonna let's see if this one was is gonna be as much of a challenge. Hold on. There we go. There we go. We are cooking. Yay! You know, it might be maybe when the next night cycle comes around, if that one bee doesn't go into the hive, I might eliminate it and then breed these two again to get a new baby bee in there. I think that might be the best option for us. Because I don't think he's going to go in, because this is going to just totally hamper the production if all three bees aren't going into the hive on this one. So, and see these ones here, they're just little babies that are in this one. I think it was one adult and two babies, so they'll grow up eventually. Oh, what I do need to do, though, is I got to change this out now. Oh, good. I did build it right. Zoink. Because I don't need that trapdoor now, because that was what was keeping them from flying up, so. Okay, next hive. We're going to try this again. Good way to test the bee AI is to try to breed the one you think is shot. See if I can feed it. That might be not a bad idea. We're going to go with the white flower again on this one. So we'll just pre-place the flower. That way, if they come out, they are instantly attracted to the flower. Place white in. There. Done. That's how we do it. We now have a suitable platform to be able to get the bees in there. Yeah, there's definitely something about that bee. Breeding them might be problematic. I think that might be an issue, is how am I going to get a breed in there? The way I've got this set up is they'll just escape as soon as I try to do that. Things that make you go, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. Noob Studio, welcome to the stream. Oh, you were already here, but welcome back again. Anyway, Pro Minecraft Let's Play. Yeah, I don't know about Pro. But learning as we go, right? The bees are new. This is my first foray into them, so... Click, 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 and bammo. Hello. Please tell me that's not an empty hive. Could you imagine if that was an empty hive? And there's no way to tell. You can't tell how many bees are in there. You were there the whole time. I thought you had left and then came back. This one's concerning me a little bit. Oh, there we go. The 3 bees just popped out. Yay! We're going to do some, just going to kind of close that up a little bit. We're eliminating that bee, and then we're going to figure out how I can breed those other ones that are in there. No, I don't want to be that tall up. Because he's clearly broken. It's almost nighttime again, so we'll be able to eliminate him fairly easily, and then the tricky part will be getting a successful breed in on them. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do this. We're just going to do... We'll modify this chamber so that we can fit in there. This way they're not getting away too far. All right, you little song. Now those other ones are probably going to come out crazy angry, so we'll maybe just block that off right now. And then we'll wait and see what happens. And then we'll breed the 2 that are there. Oh, we've angered all of the bees. They all saw me. Whoops. What do you mean you could see me through the glass? That's not fair. They don't stay angry very long. They actually calm down fairly quick. Like the big bee over there is already happy. Oh, now the little bee is too, so. So have you been here since before the server had a hiccup? Noob Studio was, yeah. When I tried to shoot the bee and it wouldn't shoot. Oh, I bet you it's nighttime now. It's getting there. We might get one more cycle out of these before they go in for the night. They shouldn't be angry anymore anyway. That's one bee friend. Where's your other bee friend? I know there's another one in there, so we'll just wait for it to come out. There we go. Brink, brink. You two get it on. Let's get it on. And you got a baby. Yay! So now we just need them to pollinate. They'll go back into the hive. We'll close this up, and we're done with Mr. Broken AIB. Your turn. Go ahead. Get some pollen on you. Actually, you're good now. I can lock you in. There's your crash course in dealing with broken bees, I guess. All went a little further than I thought it was going to be able to get that done, but yay for us, we've got it working. Okay, so I'm going to wait in here until it's fully nighttime, and I want to see how many bees are still roaming around in here. Because if that means there's a bunch of bees roaming around, then we have room to be able to make some more hives and change out some hives. So let us grab some wood here. What do we got for wood kicking around in these chests? A whole lot of bubkiss. So I got to grab some wood first because I got to craft up those hives. Giant spiders, 9 crews. What do we have? I've seen here since we have a mod heads pack data pack for the World of Solitude server. Yeah, like that's why I've got the angry pollinated bee's head. Now, if we go over there and there isn't any bees that are outside here, then we know that our bees aren't all full up yet. So, Spiral Queen, welcome. So you got a bee head. I do, an angry pollinated bee head. Okay, there is clearly room for us to be able to make some new hives in here. Beehives. Oh, look at that. Perfect. 11 of them. Do I have some jars? I want to pull the honey out of them before we get too carried away. Oh, I grabbed full jars. Derp. I don't know if I've... jars? I got 8. We could... Oh, 24 jars. Here we go. Okay. First one's first. Zoink. Make sure you use a Silk Touch tool for these. If you don't, they come out angry at you and want to eat your face. I know that all of these right now are full because there was bees flying around here with no home. And I'm running into the fire just because... Oh, crap. Okay, there's no bee got in that one yet. Okay, perfect. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. That's not one of these. One of these doesn't have bees in it. One of those doesn't have bees in it because it was one we placed and then picked up right away. I want to say if I had to guess, it might be that one. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we go to make more of the honey factories. So, Evan, welcome to the stream. Oh my God, Cyborg Corp, Terris. Hi, Terris. So I told you about bees in the nether or the end because they don't detect night and work 24/7. Yeah, I know, but I wanted, because I don't AFK in the end where I do AFK here. And working with the bees when you don't have a night cycle is a pain in the butt. So that's why I'm doing it in the overworld rather than in the nether. Because right now, they will all, except for that dude, for whatever reason, is like chilling up in the sky. Broken. Let's just pull you down and see what happens. Wait. Where are you going to go? Come on. Those were empty. This might be another one of those stupid AI bees. Or, nope. Wait. Okay, he just went in. I just heard him go boop, and he popped in. Okay, good. Because he was about 2 seconds away from an axing. Nathan, welcome to the stream. See, at least at night, I can work on the hives and not have to worry about them, coming out. When they were escaping like they were there, it worked out well. So... See, we're actually doing all right here. We're making some honey. Jars is what we got to work on now. Like, that's the thing, is I don't have near enough jars to be able to keep this flowing the way it is right now. But I definitely want to build more of these, because the 6 that I've got here, I don't think that's really enough. I easily would like to double that up a bit, I think. I think that would be good. Alrighty, let's sleep and let's just kind of see what things happen here, and we'll actually get a kick on some more glass going. I think that's what I need to do next. God, I wish I could find out which one of these was actually empty. One of those is definitely empty. I don't know which one. We'll just have to figure it out as we go, because there was only 8 of them that we actually pulled out, but we misplaced that one. And as soon as they touch the ground, even if a bee doesn't go in it, it ends up saying that it doesn't give it the same item ID as what the other. I think that's a bug. They need to be able to fix that, and it should be stackable on whether or not it's... Mind you, there's so many different variations. You can have a beehive. You can have a beehive with just a baby bee in it. You can have a beehive with 2 or 3 baby bees. You can have an alternate between pollinated and unpollinated. There's too many variables. That's why they're so different between them. So... We're going to go with Ovani, because we're not going to say the first part of your name. Welcome to the stream. Or Rolik. We'll go with Rolik. How's that sound? Welcome to the stream. Let's keep unloading these bad boys here. I don't need any of this stuff. We got a little bit of jars. We'll actually grab up all of our honey that we do have here so far. And we will just craft that into honey blocks. Those I know are empty beehives right there. And you know what? We're going to do a little bit of maintenance work on these chests because things got a little messy on us here. You know what? I'm keeping that birch fence with this too. There's nothing bee related in that chest. Nothing really bee related to that one. Nor that one. It looks like the majority of it all got dumped into this one. We still have a few more jars. There's another full jar of honey. And I want to toss seeds we can get rid of, poppies. I wonder if we could compost those berries. Do sweet berries compost? We're going to try composting them and see what happens. I want to say that's pretty much it. We're just going to tuck this stuff inside the shulker box in here. Okay, so we're up to 42 blocks of honey now. So we're starting to get to where we need. I only need, like, I don't know, a couple of shulker boxes full. All right, you guys are... We're going to get rid of that, get rid of that. I'm going to see if we can turn sweet berries in there. I'm pretty sure you can compost the berries. That'll be... I mean, you can compost saplings, so I can't see why you wouldn't be able to. Because that'll get us some more bone meal for being able to be over here. I mean, I'm getting bone meal out of the iron farm anyway, so that's all right, but... Can't let Terris beat me in the head collection. He already has me on base building. I'm not even sure. I should gather up all my heads now and get a proper, like, we've got all this empty space on this wall. I could just load that with heads and see what it looks like. It might take away too much on it on that side of the... We might have to... We've got all this empty space back here. I wonder if you could still walk by if all the heads were up here. I don't know if they put you collision issues. Because we could fill up all these walls with... Hello, kitty. You're kind of stuck in the hopper. Sucks to be you. Yeah, well, we could probably fill up one of these whole walls now with the heads I've got. I had tons of spider heads, and that was just, I mean, the drop rate you got off the cave spiders is ridiculous. When you're stuck in the hoppers, too. Why do the cats get stuck in hoppers? What's the fastest way to get a very much bone meal? Having a skelly farm and then turning the bones into bone meal. That's going to be your fastest way. I've got a manual skeleton farm down below this base. That will get me a bunch, but my iron farm over here, it drops poppies as well. And those are just getting filled in here. So just this evening, we've already gained 23 bone meal on it. It's slow. I want to say it takes a good 12 poppies to make one piece of bone meal. But as we're like loading away on the iron here, because this iron is just a dumping away. I'm getting like 6 stacks an hour out of the iron farm, so... Oh, Skelly farm with wild wolves. Yeah, the wolves would do the trick. I don't even think you need wild wolves. You can have them set to protect you. They can be tamed. Tamed dogs would do the trick. Because I want to say, is it... Who is the wizard this time? Is it B-dubs? No, it's... Trying to think which one. I've been following like a bunch of them. It's not Iskal. It's not... Scar? Good Times with Scar? I think he has one where he's using dogs for his Skelly farm. And his enchanting table and everything is right underneath it. I want to say it's Scar. Scar's the one that's kind of all Gandalfed up this season. You know what? We're going to need all of this concrete because we're going to keep grinding away at making more of these. So we're just going to haul this over. And then they got to get some more. I got to get more sand cooking. Let's get some sand going. There are more jars here. Let's just... Because I don't know if I have like a ready access to... Oh, I do, actually. That's why we got to put the ladders up the back. Sitting here yakking to myself is what I'm doing. I am slowly losing my mind is what it is. Gonna have to go visit that XP farm here pretty quick because I am running out of pickaxe. I'm gonna give those bees a good chance to grow up a little bit before I go and start breeding the next batch. Let's get a load of sand cooking. We'll just turn that whole thing into... Isn't that just a lovely thing to watch? And then that's going to come back, and that'll be a stack for sure off. So I'll wait till it comes back, and then I can unload this last one. It's not as efficient as what Sweeney's farm is. He has one that will auto-load that hopper and only send it when these open up. But it still does an alright job. Oh, you know what? We're going to go iron. We're going to go XP farm right now because I'm almost out of blaze rods. So we can go repair our tools and get blaze rods at the same time. Where the heck did you... Oh, you were on top of that. Trying to think, where did he come from? But he was up on top of the portal. We're going to go get us some blaze rods, maybe a couple of blaze heads, and repair our tools. It's not anywhere near as efficient as what the Ender Grinder is, but it is... I'm actually in the purpose here right now of getting fuel, not getting repairs. So my main focus here is getting fuel, and we'll be able to repair at the same time. I took a fair amount of fall damage. Oh, it's because I took my gear off. That's why. Hello. And just like that, they answer, hello. We'll just let these pile up here a little bit. Where's your elytra, young man? I don't have an elytra because I'm too dumb to fly. I gotta be patient, let these guys build up so that my sweeping edge actually does something. This is a really nice nether hub. The Sweetie's done a great job on these tunnels to be able to get around everything. And there's multiple floors. We have a scaffolding elevator that we call the Nethervator in here that works well to get to the different floors to be able to get out to different people's bases and farms and that type of stuff. It is very functional. Okay, I'm too bored to sit here and wait for them to pile up. Well, I don't have music on anyway. Hey, let's switch over to game music. Hold on. Music and sound. Let's crank up the music tunes. Jukebox, note blocks. Done, done. You can't hear them over the mobs. I had to turn mobs down. Okay, I'm gonna bring some more discs over because that one is kind of lame. It'd be alright if we got some blaze heads out of this. Crafting Mantis did the Nethervator. We don't even have enough to fill one piece in each of our furnaces yet. The sound of the Enderman is dreadful. And it doesn't matter what volume you set it at, it's ridiculously loud. What are we listening to? I don't think so. We're not listening to that. We're going back to our Google Tunes. Thanks. I need to get this upgraded to looting 3, and that will help with this whole production here. Your simple silly blaze farm is fantastic for fuel. So I'm alright with it. It saves me loading everything with coal over and over and over and over and over again. Mind you, I've got the coal to do it. I've got probably 5 or 6 double chests of coal. But it is so much more efficient to use these. Hello? What are we at? Almost a stack. Not quite enough to fill our furnaces with 2 layers. I think I've got 33 furnaces in my... so I need over a stack to get 2 layers in there. A little bit of an overkill super smelter. Of course, none of it is running right now because I've moved away from it, so I've unloaded the chunks for it. Which means I'm not consuming the fuel that I have left, which was like 1 blaze rod per furnace. You guys have a wither skeleton farm. They drop coal also. Yeah, but coal's not a good fuel source, and I've got tons of coal. Coal's just really, really, really slow. Like, or like it doesn't last very long in the furnaces when you're doing a lot of... In a super smelter, you're cooking through a lot of stuff quickly. Oh, I got... Turn off the game music now. That'll help. That was sounding like too much. We do have a wither farm. I can't see the coal drop rates being fantastic off of a wither farm. Not quite a stack and a half. And we're just over halfway the first pick. We need like 7 spawners up there so that this thing just piles through the mobs. Oh, you boomered me. Really? I'm so bored, I'm just running back and forth. Like, doo-be-doo. We're farming fuel. This is so much fun. Patrick Star Terrace, do you remember Charlie? Self, if you do, it's me. I changed my name and background. Charlie. I'm afraid I don't. I'm sorry. Welcome back, though. Spilled my water on my phone screen. Thankfully, it didn't ban someone. I didn't ban someone. You spilled your water on your phone screen? Don't do that. That's not good. Is my background Patrick or a marshmallow? Looks like Patrick. It's looking like Patrick. And I'm assuming your little Emerald Finder, welcome to the stream. How art thou, Sir Terrace of YouTube? I am just happy. Happy, happy, happy. I get banned for a week from Milky MC server for End Cities griefing. I was just taking end rods. They claimed the End Cities? How is that griefing if you're just farming cities? What about, like, were you allowed to take shulker boxes? Take out the shulkers and get shulker heads and... You clear your browser cache, Patrick, it'll update and you'll get the new image in there. This is a Java server that we're on. 15.2, 1.15.2 Java server. I'd like to say, oh, this is enough, but I mean, we haven't even repaired our other pick yet. Be patient. Be patient. What on earth kind of server bans someone for end rating? That's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. It's ridiculous that anybody would even remotely do that. It sounds kind of douchey to me. I'm gonna let a few of these kind of pile up a bit. We need to make more bees. Make more bees. Not to mention, I still got to do a lot of digging. A lot of digging out our main part of our base. Windows 10 Bedrock, PS4 Switch is all Bedrock. Java is the original, only for PC. Just some food for thought. Terris, do you remember about a month ago someone was talking about a keyboard where their WASD arrow switch? Oh yeah, I remember that. If you do, that was me, and I fixed it. I had to push the function and the W at the same time. You on a laptop? You must, because I don't have a function key on my desktop keyboard. That's weird that it would switch like that. It must be like a left-handed option mode or something on there. No, it's a SportsBot keyboard. Never even heard of a SportsBot keyboard. It has an FN, meaning function. Yes, I know what a function key does. It's just I've only ever seen it on a laptop keyboard, not on a desktop one. So what's under the red carpet? If this is supposed to be the AFK spot, you can't reach the corners. You have to wait till they kind of ooze their way over. How we doing? Almost 3 stacks. Almost enough for 6 rods per furnace. Yay! Oh, look, end rods. Don't break them, you'll get banned. Oh, and here we wait and wait and wait. Oh, we're up to 3 full stacks now. Alright, we're waiting. We're going to do some laps, some exercise. Got to keep exercising in our social distancing. Actually, you know what? Streaming is like the perfect environment for social distancing. I've been practicing this forever. I mean, I've been gaming for forever. So I am like the perfect poster child for social distancing. I would much sooner be sitting at my computer than out in public anyway. Public. Oh wait, that pickaxe is fully repaired. Let's switch to the other one. We're wasting valuable XP. Not that we're really wasting it. We have gained like 9 levels since we've been in here. And the way I've been renaming things in the anvil, it's probably not a bad thing that I have the extra levels. You've been practicing being quarantined. I have absolutely been practicing. I would say I'm a pro at this point. Oh, yawns. No yawns. One very cold cup of coffee. Yum. Basically iced coffee now. Patiently waiting. I'm like totally losing my mind. I'm sitting there like spinning around. We're waiting for mobs to spawn. There must be like a lot of zombie pigmen or something around this area, which is why they don't spawn that great. Entity counts within the loaded chunks. What would be nice is if you could silk touch the spawners and then take it above the nether ceiling, and then build the farm up there. Because then you get rid of the entity spawns. You go up high enough above the nether ceiling, and you get rid of the entities that you don't have to worry about. You can hear that the farm just working at pushing these guys down to the center. Shooting gallery. Now I'm not getting heads with these though. Probably not anyway. Not to mention it's probably a lower spawn rate and it's wearing out my bow, but... Pull! Are we getting... I don't even think we're getting decent drops if I do that. More fun, but I don't think it's getting the drops like we are with our Fortune 2 sword. Wonder how much of a difference it is between Fortune 2 and Fortune 3. I think mobs out there don't affect rates from the spawners. Well, you still end up with entity count limits, though, in loaded chunks, so that would still affect it. Ooh, excuse me. Nobody can quarantine me. My work is critical and essential. Hashtag international security enforcement. All of our divisions of our company by our provincial government have been listed as essential services because our stores are grocery stores, C-stores and gas stations, industrial card lock fuel stations, agricultural supplies and fertilizer and seed, and then hardware supplies and stuff are all listed as essential services. So all of our business units are business as, well, I wouldn't say as usual, because we put up, like, you know, plexiglass barriers and between our tills and the guests, and we've put up, you know, directional traffic flow throughout the store to keep people social distanced enough. We've ramped up our sanitization procedures where everything is getting cleaned, like every half hour we're desanitizing doorknobs and handles and you name all that stuff. So mobcap does actually play a part in spawn rates. Sadly, I haven't had a chance to mob proof the surrounding area. Well, gee, Sweeney, what do you... No, I'm kidding. You've been a busy guy. I'm gonna blame the ghast out there. That's what's taking up the spawn rate. We're here until my pickaxes are full, so... And then we'll take back whatever blaze rods we get from it. Just about got this pickaxe done. Another 3.5 hours, we should have it fixed. Definitely a little bit slower than what the Ender is. The Ender Grinder is just... You just fly through that like you wouldn't believe. Like, you have all your tools, all your armor repaired, and 100 levels in like 5 minutes, it seems. Well, isn't this just the greatest times? It was the best of times. It was the boringest of times as we sat here hacking apart blazes for hours on end just to get some fuels for our furnaces. All this and no heads. Like, what's with the blaze rod, or the blaze drop rates on heads? Like, that's kind of a little unfair. I kind of wish they dropped some other trash too. I don't know what, but... Come on. Bring more. More, my precious. I hate it when they fly back up. Okay, we're not getting any spawns now. Why? No. Just got into a lull there with no mobs showing up. I refuse to go until my pickaxe is fully repaired. We're getting a good shot though on the blaze rods now though. Like that's a healthy collection. Standing on the red block gets the most spawns. I'm standing here then. That's an awkward view. We're back standing on the red spot. Remind you guys to leave a like and subscribe and hit the notification button. And when you select the notification button, to reach down and select the all notification. That is such a great idea. I'll do that right now. Everybody reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and ring that notification bell. And when you do ring the notification bell, make sure you select all notifications. Thank you for reminding me. It's actually been a while since I've forced that down everybody's throat. And we just did it twice. Hello. Keep slashing and hacking. Alright, our final pick is almost completely fixed. Now do we stay and just top up the rest of our gear? It shouldn't take too long. It's only going to be a few probably kills per piece to top up our... well, the shovel, the axe might take a little bit longer than the shovels, but the armor is like pretty much already good to go. It would be nice if all of the XP went into your weapon instead of some of it going into your hotbar or into your level pool. It should be just clearly, if you've got stuff that needs to be repaired, all the XP goes to that first, and then you get your levels after that. And you shouldn't have to unequip. Like from what I understand with 1.16, they've improved how XP is distributed for doing repairs and stuff. So you shouldn't have to take all your gear off to sit there and do a proper repair of your mending tools and stuff. Personally, I think you should just be able to use levels to repair instead of doing the grind. Like, I should be able to go out and farm up and then say, oh, it'll be X amount of levels to repair your tool, like it is kind of now, but you have to use like materials to do it. You should be able to just transfer the XP you have stored to your repaired items, and then so once you run out of experience, then you've got to go and do this grind. Okay, that one is good to go now as well, so we're just going to bit by bit, whoops, switch out all of our pieces and make sure everything is repaired. More just for the blaze rods than anything. And I mean, the armor is going to take next to nothing to fix up. Like that, helmet's done. This stuff is virtually taken, like, no, oh, the chest piece is already done. Legs. And I think that is probably because of the breeding we were doing. Because you get XP every time you get the bees to breed. I think you get XP every time you get anything to breed. So that's been kind of repairing our gear that we've been wearing. Okay, feet are done. Now we'll just top up the axe next. The axe has probably got like the longest push to be able to get some repairs done. And we're getting up to, what, 6? We're on our 7th stack. Do you think they'll ever add women villagers? I would think... I mean, they added the female player characters, so I don't see why they wouldn't add them. But I mean, it's... I don't... The villagers are not necessarily genders. They're just a neutral character anyway. Like, there's no defining features to say they're either male or female, so... I mean, it wouldn't take much for them to add an algorithm for, you know, split spawn rate and childbearing so that it would switch gender. But, I mean, there would be no real reason for it because it's not like they would ever go down the path of making one profession better for one gender versus another one. It'll all be equal. There would be no switching between any of that. So it's... I don't necessarily see a purpose in it. I think it's fine to be able to switch back and forth between your player characters that way. And really, when it comes down to skins now, I mean, who's still running a default Steve or... Well, I don't even know what the female one is. Is it Jane or... I can't remember what the female tune is, so... Or starter character. But I mean, usually if you create a Minecraft account, you've changed out of Steve within the first 5 minutes of having your account. And you've got whatever skin you want, so... Come on, we've almost got enough for fuel. We're getting there. Blue Rose, welcome to the stream. Okay, that sounded like we should have like 50 of them come down, but I think they spawned near the top and the whole thing had to bring them down. Roll Twin says, well, I was trying to play Minecraft to have fun just now on the server, and it's in hard mode, and I think I might have to give up on Minecraft now. You just got to make sure everything is, like, our server is set up on hard mode, and the reason for that is certain mob farms and certain things you have to have it on that to be able to get the mob farms to work properly, so there is a reason for being in hard mode. And it's just how you light things up. Like, I'm so guilty of it, and the creepers piss me off every time they go and blow up part of my build. But, I mean, hunker down, get yourself some iron gear, get yourself geared up, get yourself a quick XP farm, like find yourself a a spawner of some sort, light up everything around so you can maximize the spawn rates out of it, and then grind out XP, get yourself some enchanted gear, and then light everything up. And then, like, inside my dome, I've got dark areas in there for sure, and I keep getting the occasional creeper that kind of spawns through and blows some stuff up, and I got to go around fixing. But it's a lot less frustrating now that once you get established, so. It sounds like you need to work on getting some type of a grinder set up for XP. Go caving, go abandoned mineshaft searching to find a cheap and dirty way to grind out experience through just going after like a spider spawner or a skelly spawner. Skelly spawner is probably going to be your best bet. If you could find one of those and then light it up and build your own skeleton farm. And then you can have it set to a low enough drop rate that it's like a one-hit farm for you to get your XP out of. Have you checked on that server that you're playing on to see if maybe they have like an end grinder that you can go to be able to get XP? Because I mean, a lot of servers they go and build these farms just like this where you can grind out experience for repairs and fuel and. I mean, so far here, we've gained 21 levels of experience, plus fully repaired 2 picks that were nearly broken, plus kind of topped up our armor, our axe. We're working on our shovel now. Another way that you can get XP is build yourself a super smelter. And like I can show you on my smelter, I've got abilities where I can shut it off so it doesn't unload the hoppers. And just start smelting stuff because you get experience for smelting. And that's a cheap early game XP farm for you. You know what? I'm done with the shovels. I'll go show you the XP farm, like what you can do on a smelter. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, no, you. No. How did you spawn out here? You shouldn't have been able to spawn out here. I'll take the extra blaze. Did I? Oh, I didn't grab my blaze rods. That would have been a, like, win for somebody else that came along here, I tell you. Oh, there's a whole pile of them here. Hold on. I gotta kill these. I can't not kill them. There's too many of them here to walk away from. Okay, how come all of a sudden they're spawning like crazy? I know Sweeney will have a video on how to do that too. Okay, I gotta leave. They're just gonna keep spawning now. My sprinting wasn't working. Bouncer, 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 bouncer. Oh, that was a long ways down. Hey, watch where you're walking out of your portals. I should probably fence that off so I don't do that once I get a little deeper. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go click. And that will stop these from filtering into here. And so everything that I smelt now is going to stay in there. And then I can run along and farm up XP out of those. So let me I'm going to load this into the fuel chamber here. That can keep unloading. That's unloading into the fuel chamber. So I'm going to show you what I've got set up in the back of this. So basically all of the hoppers underneath, I have them powered with redstone right now, which stops them. It basically triggers them to be off so that they won't unload the hoppers. And then of course, due to the limitations of how far redstone can travel, I'm throwing a repeater in there. That's why I'm divided into chunks that are in here. So you can just turn this into this is a perfect early game. And obviously you don't have to build a 33. You can just have 10 furnaces set up like this. And you don't even have to have it auto unloading if you don't want to. Have 10 furnaces going and start smelting things. And as you pull from them, you will end up getting XP out of everything that you're cooking. And that's probably your earliest easy in a first starting game kind of pre-set up early game XP farm that you can go with. Is something like that. So then as I just start gathering these out, you can hear the XP ticking in. I'm not getting much right now because I'm up over 30 levels, but it's going up just about a bar each one that I grab. And this is just 13 or 12 at a time that I'm getting, and some of it is going into my shovels. So there, I just hit level 37. And then once you've decided that you've had enough XP out of it, then you can just go back, flip this switch, and now it's all going to unload into this chamber here. How close are we to having that fully unloaded? You're still unloading into the fuel carts. Okay, I gotta send this on its way. We're gonna get more fuel in there because it's already consumed up my blaze rods that are there. That should get them started anyway, so that thing can refill. Ooh, what happened to my... What happened? Hold on a second. My minecart completely derailed in there somehow. I was at 117 levels at one point. Why did my minecart totally crap the bed? What? I don't get it. I don't get why that broke. Oh, why is it... Hold the phone. Why is this curved here? That shouldn't be like that. I gotta do some fixing here. I gotta change those to powered rails all the way there. And going up. I'm gonna grab some more powered rails. I was too lazy to go to the... I gotta put another bubble vader system at this end. Oh wait, I knocked a hole out this side. That's not what I want. I want powered rails there. We'll go back to these two, and then we'll switch to powered rail. That'll do it. And then we will switch this. Okay, actually craft it. Don't just put them in there and say, oh, I'm done. And then we'll just throw these bad boys in. Which one of these is the proper pickaxe that I want? We'll knock this out. Put my torch back. Fill that back in. There we go. All fixed. Now it shouldn't break. We should be good now. Yeah, that should start unloading some end rods. Things will be working properly here now. Time to sleep. We gotta get our night cycle in here. How much more sand do we have left to put in there? Because I'll probably grab another whole hopper load worth. Yeah, let's go grab some more. Some more sand that should be used for making concrete, but it's not. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of the blocks I don't need anymore, which is the rails I don't need, the rotten flesh I don't need. Put the arrows back there where they belong. Grab some more sand. Actually, I'm going to throw this glass that I've got in my hand here too in here so we can get some more sand. Fire that away. We're going to let the rest of these load into the cart when it comes back. Mind you, it's taking its time, isn't it? I might have to put a window in at this end so I can kind of see what it's doing. I see another modification I need to do. Because it's getting powered by... Let's launch that on its way here. Because it's getting powered... The hopper is getting powered by when I flip that switch. It's shutting off the hopper. That's actually kind of funny. That's like super funny. Little glitches that you kind of figure out after the fact, right? Well, except for now I need another powered rail and I went and fired him into the auto sorter. Derp! I didn't really play around with it that much, and I just loaded the fuel system in once, and once it was done, then I actually started using it, so... It's neat now that we're catching these little glitches. And making the repairs on the fly. Alright, so we can just go like this, and then I'm actually going to trigger this one from here. And then we'll shut it off. And we will change this to... fuel loaded above, and then we'll just turn it on from here. Oh, that shuts off way too soon. What are the chances I just got some random rail just laying here? Of course not. Of course not. It's all up top. Modifications to make this work properly. See, if I change that one out again, it's just going to end up turning at that point. Oh, there we go. That forced it. Now let me just flip these switches and make sure that it doesn't decide to turn that track when the switch has been flipped. There we go. Things are working the way they should now. That's the way. That's the way. Uh-huh. We're gonna force it to work one way or another. Alright, so that should come to a proper stop back here now, and we don't have anything curling and turning at a certain spot when it shouldn't. What a pain in the butt that was. We'll let that finish filling out. We'll throw what leftover sand I've got in here. Wow, it didn't take long to empty out all that sand into here. That's crazy. And look at how much glass we've already got. We've got bottles for days. Okay, that should be empty there now. We're good there. We're good there. Everything's all perfect. Shut that one off. All the fuel should be unloaded, I would think. Actually, we'll let that run a little bit longer because there was a fair amount of rods that we had in that box. And we're going to... I'm done with the rails now. I can actually unload the rails and they can go away. They are going to feed through the hoppers now because I don't have the hopper shut off more like it was over here. It's offset now because the hopper's behind this block. It's not in direct line with this one anymore, so it won't interfere that way. I know exactly why they weren't loading in, and it's because as soon as this got engaged, it was shutting off that hopper. Okay, so I need some ladders now because I want to put some ladders up the back of those beehive honey stations that we set up, those automated honey stations. So we're just going to unload some of these here first. And then we're going to grab some ladders. Not gonna need, I'll just grab like a stack worth. I know I've got some sorted out there, so. Ladders. Josh, welcome. Throw these bad boys on the back of these little towers just so we can climb up and down them, no problem. And that's mainly just so that it's serviceable for being able to put in the new bottles and stuff. Because we have full access to that right from here where we can just load up this thing. Okay, that's fully maxed out. Well, I guess if we're up here, we could just jump from top to top. However, I do need to get more bottles because I don't have enough on me. Hello, climb! Climb! Hey, what are you doing? Get back in my inventory. Alright, we need more. We need more. That's how quick a full inventory of bottles went. Let's toss these ladders away. We don't need those anymore. We're good for ladders. More bottles. Alrighty. We can load up the rest of that, and then we'll have some more bottles left over for when we get more done. We still need to do more bee breeding. Bunch more bee breeding, and, yeah. Then we can get some more hives manufactured. Actually, I think we got enough right now that we could do, like, 8 more hives, I think. That might actually be enough. Just all depends on what kind of a production rate. Crawl under, why don't I? If we get a decent enough production rate out of them, we probably won't need to worry about having too many of them. But I need at least a double chest worth to get started with of blocks. And it takes 4 bottles to make a block. So, as you can see, we are not anywhere close to that, so... We don't even have a stack yet of blocks. You know what? We could take some of these bottles, though. Yeah, there's still a lot of bees we got to breed up in there. Yeah, we basically... Well, I guess we could... Let's sit down and let's just see kind of where we're at after day one. Basically, day one production-wise. How did we do for honey blocks? Let's see the numbers here. Because pretty much all of these blocks that I've got right now, that's only from today. Pretty much, like, what did we get? Like 1 block, maybe 2 blocks yesterday, so I don't count that at all. Craft this out. Craft that out. So we don't quite have a stack. So it took a day and we only have a stack. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, we got to double this production at least. At least double it. Yeah. Yeah, I would say we'll figure out another area here where I can add more of those. We might like terraform this up here a little bit and extend out this way and kind of wrap it around and come back up this way. I think that might be a good fit, something we can do. We'll see about that tomorrow, so. In the meantime, we have full bottles in there for production. We've got more bees here that we can start breeding more. I think all in all, I think we've done, considering this is my first foray into doing these automatic farms, I think we did all right. I think we've got a solution. You know what? I could have maybe condensed these and added another farm in between each one of these. And you know what? I might still do that. There's nothing stopping me from adding that redstone system in between these. And we'd get another, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more farms right in here all divided up. I could easily still do that. And be able to almost double up the production off of this one row. I like the looks of these little mini huts. I don't know. I think if I slam that all together, it won't look as good. If we just start adding another one in between, it won't have that same appeal that this does. I don't know. It's just me. It has been a productive stream. Lessons learned, challenges overcome, new services developed. We're going to go upstairs and head into the AFK spot up here. Oh crap, it's 12:30. How did the time go? Where did the time go? It like just evaporated the night. I can't believe it. You said even Spiral loved it? You make it sound like she's hard to please. It's looking good from up here too, like these little crafting honey stations that are out there. So we'll work on expanding that whole area in that corner. Maybe even start building some up on the hillside or something. I don't know. It's kind of, we'll turn that's going to be B Junction. I might have to move the concrete manufacturing, and I'm going to leave the flower station there because we're obviously going to be needing to create more flowers for breeding and stuff. So we'll keep it doing its thing. I'm going to AFK again here tonight, so we'll see kind of how we do for honey production for tomorrow. And then, of course, our iron farm is still just a grinding away, which is also getting us more bone meal for the flower station that's over there. So bone meal is really important for this type of a build. So, and yeah, like all in all, like things are different here. Like, let me switch over to the cam account real quick, and we'll just do a quick little flyby here before we log out for the night. A quick wee little flyby. Try to do a flyby if things will load up here. All right, so yeah, we've got our bee production in full swing. We got bees out right now, actively doing their thing. We got these bees in here that are grinding away. We definitely got room to be able to create more bees there, though. Like, that's lots happening. All in all, the base is actually starting to turn into something out here. It's looking kind of impressive. And I love the way the auto sorter is here now. I just have to, you know, kind of clean up the outside of it and build it in a little bit. And even how it like connects itself to the villager breeder, I'm fine with how that looks. So, yeah, the pods are so much better aesthetically. They are. I kind of like the little honey pods. So it's just how we can add more of them in place here. That's what I gotta focus on tomorrow, is getting more of these little honey pod stations working. So yeah, guys, well, thank you for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to switch back to my other account because I need to make sure that I am AFK. So, and with the spectator account, AFKing doesn't work because mobs won't generate and that type of thing. So, thank you guys for watching the stream. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the notification bell. And when you ring that notification bell, make sure you select all notifications. That way you get every notification when I either upload a video or I start a live stream or even make a comment in the communities page. With that said, guys, have yourself a good one and we will catch you later.